Wow. An hour-long video for yesterday. Now, I've got a few things that I need to do, but I don't think I'm going to try and do the hour-long video today. I don't know if I can do the hour-long video today. Well, I don't know. Well, I woke up a little later today than I would have liked to have woken up. It's like 9:15 right now. And I'm just now having something to eat. So, for some reason that bothers me. I don't know if it's just the fact that the collar's rubbing up against, like, up here. I just don't like popped collars, that's it. And for whatever reason with this shirt, the collar always seems to pop up whenever I don't want it to. Anyway, I'm actually kind of surprised I made it to, even if I didn't only make it a few seconds, I'm surprised I made it over the 1 hour mark yesterday for footage. So, that, sorry for those of you who didn't like the longer video. So, now, at this point, I'm almost kind of surprised I didn't do a time lapse in yesterday's video, just because it's a long video. I just didn't do the time lapse yesterday, just because I don't know. I guess I just didn't think of it. So, but for those of you who actually follow my videos, you know that I like time-lapse stuff. So, yeah. Let's see what happens today. Jump around. Jump around. Jump, jump, get down. Jump, 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 jump. You know, one of the things that I was saying in yesterday's video is that I am actually looking to get a new computer, and well, I need money to get one. So the biggest way you guys can help is by sharing my videos on social media. Either, liking the videos here on YouTube and sharing them with your subscribers there, or by sharing them on Facebook or Twitter. Yeah, otherwise just give me a thumbs up and that'll be good enough. Well, Stone Temple Pilots is actually holding auditions for for their singer. Since Scott Weiland died, they're basically holding auditions to they say it's not to replace him. They say it's just to find a new singer. Somebody who can bring their own unique sound and style to the band. But yeah, the radio DJ, I don't know if, if they were just making the story up or if they actually meant this, but they said that they had 4 people on their timeline, on their Facebook timeline, saying that they were auditioning for the STP singer position. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I'm not good enough. I know I'm not good enough. By the time I get good enough, they'll already have the new singer, so. But it is interesting that they're actually holding those open auditions, though. You know, I forgot I had these. These Yu-Gi-Oh cards I was trying to get rid of a while ago. I just never did. If you want them, just let me know. Let me know down below what cards you want, and I'll look through what few cards I have left. So, whether or not I'm able to actually meet up with you is a different story, but if you're willing to pay extra for shipping, go for it. Wow, I still can't believe that I have $30 in that bank. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go into yesterday's video. I'll say that I had almost $36 saved up in just change. $36 in change. I didn't ever think I could actually do that. You know, one of the things that I was thinking of doing is getting a P.O. box for the videos here. I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you think. Should I get one or shouldn't I? I want to know, what's the longest video that you've ever sat through? And it can be anything from you sitting through a video that's like 20 minutes long because you just didn't want to get up and wanted to watch the entire thing. Or it could be you, going, watching an entire movie on YouTube that somebody uploaded there, and it could be anything. Let me know how long the video was and what the title of it was. Well, I just found out that I'm going to a restaurant called Mediterranean Cruise. Because I think it's a restaurant. I don't remember ever going there. So I'll definitely have to let you guys know how it is once I do go there, because it'll be today's the 15th. I'm actually going there on the 20th. So I don't know how much footage I'm going to get from the meal, but I am definitely going to let you guys know how it is once I go. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.
and it feel bright and shine. I'm gonna waste my time, don't wanna waste my life. Wanna run, don't wanna look back and say, could have been me. Could have been me. Is looking for something. Some dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody looking for something. Summer after you. Some of them wanna be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Alright, Vitamin Vegemin. Darn good medicine. It incorporates vitamins, minerals from all the foods that you eat, including, meats, vegetables, fruits, all that stuff. So, go get some Vitamin Vegemin. And if anyone gets that reference, you're awesome. By the way, I had mentioned earlier that I really want to see that Deadpool movie. Apparently, Betty White said that she, basically did a review on Deadpool, and apparently, according to different sources that I've seen, swore a lot, and that made it, that made the video, apparently, according to them. Excuse me. On a similar note, Betty White is older than sliced bread. I just heard police sirens. Wonder what's going on. Hopefully it's nothing as bad as what happened the other day. I don't know, though. Well, I am dead tired right now. For whatever reason, I just can't seem to wake up. So, I just don't know what's happening, but, hopefully I can, kind of snap out of this and, I think, maybe taking a shower, since I don't really have that much going on. I'm going to be taking a shower a little later than I usually would, and hopefully that wakes me up. Well, now that I'm out of the shower, I do actually honestly feel a little bit better. A little more wide awake, a little bit healthier and all that stuff. So, let's see what happens. I've got a cab coming in about half an hour or so. Beyond that, I honestly just don't know, what it is that I want to be doing today. So, it's just been, just because I don't really make plans, I kind of see how things happen as they go. At least not for the most part anyway. I did make plans for this Saturday. Alright. I did make plans for Saturday. Beyond that, no plans. So, I am, just trying to make these videos different, and entertaining for everyone. But I know sometimes that just doesn't happen, like with what happened yesterday. The wet out 1 hour video where I basically just had an hour-long vlog and nothing really happened. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to shut the camera off. Oh, and by the way, actually, I forgot socks. I did want to say, tonight, I believe, was the Grammys. And I was kind of sort of trying but not trying to go. If that makes any sense, just because, I just didn't want to spend the money on tickets, but one of the radio stations near me was giving out tickets. So I tried a few times to win tickets and just didn't happen. But it would have been something interesting to go to. So I'll see what happens. See if I can find, vlog footage from other people going to the Grammys. See if anyone else, because I'm sure someone here on YouTube is going tonight. I was looking at my feet here not too long ago. In fact, it was just now that I was looking at them, and I realized the skin on my heel is like really dry and flaky. And I just don't know if that's from like standing and moving around and stuff. So I have a feeling it's normal just because I've had it before, but I don't know what it is. Oh, and for those of you with a foot fetish, there you go. And if you're wondering what that scar is from, by the way, let's see here. Back in 2002, so almost 13 years ago at this point, I was run over by a garbage truck. That ankle was broken. My left ankle, which is the one you were looking at my left foot there. My left ankle was broken. My right knee was broken. The bone between my knee and my hip was broken on my right side. And then I got cracks in my I don't know, hip, pelvis, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't want to use pelvis just because then I'll be associated with Elvis and I'll have a blue Christmas without you. But yeah, this is for all the people who like looking at feet. I know you guys are out there. So just don't be shy. Alright, just figured I'd ask. Just because, what the heck, right? Since I was talking about the Grammys earlier, I want to know what you guys' opinion on Disturbed's version of The Sound of Silence. Just let me know what you guys think of the song down below. Oh, by the way, the little black spot I was complaining about, there's a little black spot like right, I don't know, I guess I can't really get a good shot of it, like point at it with my, it's like right there on the screen. I'm assuming it has something to do with a dead pixel, like it actually in the lens. So I don't know what to do until I get my new camera. But that's going to be a little further out because I need a computer, I need all this stuff, and I need money for it. And although I'm saving money up, it's a big purchase. I want to make sure I'm getting the right one when I do get the money saved up for it. It's actually a pretty nice day out. I might make a quick pit stop somewhere along the way, but I don't know, I do have something going on, so I doubt that'll be today. Is that who I think it is? Nope. It's not who I thought it was, so moving on. I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas just because we didn't have one last, 2 months ago? We didn't have a white Christmas. It was more of a brown Christmas this past Christmas. And now we get all the snow. Well, it was bound to come sometime, and if I really had an issue with it, I'd move somewhere else. Where are you, taxi? Where are you? Well, that was good. I just had Five Guys again. For some reason, though, like the person that was in there after me, I had literally just, paid, gave cash, got the change, and like right when I get the change, the person behind me steps up, and I like look over, not even paying attention, just la-di-da, giving her kids, but I suppose kids distract you, so can't really complain, but still, I would have liked a little space. I would have liked a little extra room. Anyway, for some reason, I just saw a Hawaii plate. First time I've seen that. Anyway, what I was saying, for some reason, I felt like there was going to be somebody in there going around wiping people's faces. I don't know why. New cameras. Need one. I need one. Too bad, though. I don't know. I'm kind of debating. I don't really know that much about the Nikon Coolpix SS30 or S33. I was thinking of doing the Canon PowerShot. I've done those in the past, but I just don't know that much about them. The other stuff. So, I don't know. Well, I wound up getting a few things. Mostly like pastas and sauce, and got some fish. What else? Pasta, sauce, let's see here. Got a wallet, shaving stuff, paper towels, toilet paper, ramen, just different types of pasta, few soups. Between Cartwheel and all that stuff, I had, Cartwheel, I had coupons. I wound up saving, I would have paid $86.77 for everything. I wound up paying $69.15. Now, just on this one transaction alone, let's see here. I'll figure out how much I had just in Cartwheel, unless it says right here. Let's see, so 19.21. So it was $276 just in Cartwheel on this one transaction, which, may not seem like much, but for the most part it was, 5% off here, 5% off there. I'll have to look through Cartwheel again because I thought something was 15% off, but that might be something else. Yeah, the 15% off was on ready-made meals, so I didn't get any of that. So, yeah. It was like... anyway, I saved more than I thought I would. Of course, with Cartwheel and all the other stuff I had, wound up, it says grand total saved $19.21. Well, what can you do, right? Every little bit helps, I think. Anyway, I got a new wallet. I'm going to have to, for those of you, I've shown my wallet off to a few people as I was paying, saying, hey, I don't know, but I think I need a new wallet. For those of you who have not seen my wallet, this is how it looks. That loose flap there, it's actually supposed to look more like this, but in better shape. So, yeah. I don't know. What the hell was that noise anyway? I don't know. I got a new wallet. Hopefully it works out well. So, I'm going to be showering, laundry, switching my stuff over to the, oh, forgot I got that. It's a sugar-free, it's Project 7 brand, sugar-free gourmet gum. Grapefruit melon flavored. It's alright. It tastes somewhat like grapefruit melon, but I'm not really used to doing the sugar-free gum, so it's like I'm not really used to like sugar-free, yeah. It almost tastes, not quite as good. Let's just put it that way. But it was alright for what it was. It was sugar-free gum, so I guess I can't really complain too much. So, anyway, I was trying to figure out what that was. I got these flash drive readers. Read my SD cards. I've got those in my pocket, and I was trying to get them out. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I don't know, I'll probably spend a little time writing, showering, laundry, stuff like that. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to be able to do. So, I don't know. Let's see where the night goes. Yeah, $39. I've got $39 stowed away in this thing. That bank. Anyway, I'm looking at cameras. I'm looking at new, vlogging cameras, new filmmaking cameras, stuff like that. Oh, by the way, I'm not naked. I've got on shorts. For those of you wondering, for those of you who are concernicus, yeah, I don't know. I actually haven't opened up that box yet for my wallet, so I don't know how it actually looks and how it holds everything and all that stuff. Let's see how it does. Yeah, I've got like gift cards and stuff in there, and it's like it won't even close. I like the old one better. I like the old one. The old one had the that fold out wow. Found this. Not even good anymore in my wallet. But yeah, this one's got the middle, like the fold out middle thing in it. And the new one I got is one of the trifold ones. So it's like, the new one just doesn't even close right. Normally I don't get the trifold. It's the first one I grabbed, though. I was kind of desperate to grab. But too late now. I already opened it. I already started using it. I have a feeling I'll start liking this new one eventually. As soon as it starts getting broken in. But as I was cleaning out my wallet, I found this, which it says, if you develop the habits of success, you will make success a habit. And that is, I actually found that in a fortune cookie a couple years ago. I actually agree with that, but the only reason I keep it in my wallet is because I need to keep reminding myself of that. Because I'm trying to make it big with this writing thing, which I realize it'll take a lot of work. A lot of work. And I need to keep working at it. So I need to actually start acting like I'm successful at it, and eventually I will be. Because if I start acting like I'm successful at it, I'll start treating myself like I need to keep going at it. And I need to keep that success going. And eventually, once that success starts hitting, then, once the success starts hitting, then I'll have, then I'll basically have a head start on it, and I'll keep going. So, I just need to start being successful at it. You know, there is actually one thing that I did find out about myself from just doing these videos as often as I am. is that I do laundry a lot. I I didn't realize I did laundry as often as I did. But, you know, it's it's it needs to be done. And what to say, what to say, what to say. I need something to talk about. I need something to talk about. Oh, I wound up actually seeing part of, like the end of part of Kill Bill. Basically from the samurai fight with, oh, what is her name? I can't think of the actress's name. It was like right after, the blonde-haired character with the eye patch. Like after she kills Bud, she gets into a samurai sword fight with Uma Thurman's character in the trailer. And I basically saw from the beginning of that samurai sword fight up until Uma Thurman's character meets Bill at the end. And for those of you who haven't seen Kill Bill, that's all I'm saying about it, other than the fact that there's like samurai sword fights, there's a girl in a really young girl in a schoolgirl outfit with one of those what is it, the balls with the spikes, and it's on a chain, and I want to say mace, but I think it's the I don't know if it's different if it's just the chain versus the chain with the stick. Because I think the mace is the stick with the chain and then the ball at the end of that. And this is just a ball and chain. So. And then there's like blood, guts, gore, all that stuff. Samurai, there's a knife fight. It's like, what more could you ask for with this movie? So, it's really it's actually one of my favorite movies. So, I wound up catching the end of it. What really surprised me, it was I caught the end of it on TV, and there was a part where, like, they usually edit part of it out on all the other versions of this. Like, when they air on TV, they usually edit out a little bit in that trailer samurai sword fight. They usually edit like a little, like, few seconds out of it just for like the TV ratings and stuff like that. And they didn't on this, which kind of caught me off guard, because I would have thought that with, people's sensitive stomachs, they would have edited out part of it, but, they didn't, and either way, it's one of those things where if you've seen the actual, like, the normal release, the way it was supposed to be, as long as you've seen it and you know it's there, you're not missing much. But if you haven't seen it, it is still part of the story. So if you haven't seen it, I would recommend actually going out getting the DVD or the Blu-ray before you actually wind up seeing the TV version. I forget which channel this was on, though. Oh well. I think my favorite prosthetic, though, that they did was, like, when, oh, I forgot. I guess I got one more thing in here. Uma Thurman and Lucy Liu get into a samurai sword fight. And my favorite prosthetic that they have is the one that they use at the end of that fight. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where I don't want to describe it because it might give away part of the story. But it's like one of those things where I think it's one of those things, if I, describe it, it'll give away too much of the story. But if I don't describe it, it'll be like, kind of one of those things that's like a necessary evil of, like, you have to describe it. So it's basically, Uma Thurman chops off part of Lucy Liu's head, and you can see her brain and stuff. So it's actually the movie, like the Kill Bill 1 and Kill Bill 2, as a whole, of like one entire, if you wind up putting them together and do one entire movie, damn good movie. It's, oh, wow. And I heard they were going to be making a Kill Bill 3, possibly, maybe, thinking about it. With, one of the characters, I forget the actress's name, but the character's name is Vernita Green. Her kid, like the kid in the movie in the beginning of Kill Bill 1, I heard was going to be the main antagonist in, if they ever make a Kill Bill 3, that she was going to be the main antagonist in Kill Bill 3, or protagonist, or whatever. It was basically going to be between Vernita Green's character's daughter and Uma Thurman's character. So if they make that, I'd go see it. I don't know if it would be as good as Kill Bill 1 and 2, but I would definitely go see it. So I don't know. It'd be an interesting take. I don't know if do you think Uma Thurman would reprise her role as the bride in Kill Bill 3 if they ever made it? Because I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it'd be kind of interesting to see, kind of a role reprisal. Do you think they'd ever make, what is it? I'm trying to picture the movie. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. where it's got like Uma Thurman, Samuel L. Jackson. It's not the Hateful Eight. I know that one's got Samuel L. Jackson in it, but it was an earlier Quentin Tarantino movie. It was like real popular. It had the briefcase with the gold light in it that you never saw inside, and Samuel L. Jackson says, "Say what again? Say what again, motherfucker?" Yeah, I haven't seen it. I can't think of the name of it. But do you think they're gonna make a second movie out of that one? You know what I would love to see is Snakes on a Plane 2. Snakes on a... But then again, Samuel L. Jackson's had Samuel L. Jackson thought there were too many of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane in the first movie. So I don't know how he'd take the second movie, if they ever made that one. But, you know, then again, you know, what can you do? If they make a second one, it'll probably flop. But, wow, I just thought of the, wow. For those of you who haven't seen it, there was this couple, in Snakes on a Plane, there was this couple that was making out in the bathroom. And the one chick was, like, completely naked, but you only saw from, you know, chest up, I'm sure is what they could show in the movie. And even then, they used prosthetic snakes to cover her nipples. That was the... You could tell that they were fake. You could tell they were prosthetic snakes. It was almost like the snake at the beginning of... what was it? Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Where they had the snake come up out of the water. You could tell that one was fake, and you can tell the two snakes on the woman's nipples were... Nipple. Nipple. I don't know. It's just like... The only reason I remember that is because of how corny the prosthetics were. Granted, I can't do much better because I don't have any experience working with prosthetics. But that was probably one of the more memorable things. Samuel L. Jackson's delivery of the line of there being too many motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. That and then the prosthetic snakes are the two more memorable things that those two things are what I remember most about Snakes on a Plane. And it was just one of the corniest, stupid movies that I've ever seen. But I wouldn't be surprised if they wind up either remaking it or making a sequel or turning it into a porno or something like that. Now, I'd be surprised if they haven't turned it into a porno already. But then again, you know, I don't know because I really haven't looked. I don't know. I'm just talking to kind of talk, so forgive my ramblings about all this stuff. But it's just, yeah. You know, we're gonna stay up all night telling Amanda stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Yeah, that's what I got. Cheeseburger with grilled onions, mushrooms, jalapenos, A1s, Cajun, mayo on the side with vinegar. Wound up costing me $10.68. That's pretty much what I get every time I go to Five Guys. So I don't know, at least burger-wise, that's what I get when I go to Five Guys. Just because that's the way, I like it. Well, I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm going to be making a little bit of the soup I got. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of, I don't know, I got a little bit of comfort food there. And there's certain types of soup that are kind of comfort foods for me. What is it, like mac and cheese for me is a big comfort food. Otherwise I got like minestrones. Oh, that is my favorite type of soup. So, and I got it for what I would say is a decent price because, well, just because all the coupons and stuff I had with it. So, yeah. And there it is. Actually, just started cooking it. I literally just put it in the pot. And I am going to scarf this down. You know, as soon as it gets made, I'm going to be eating. Since I am going to be staying up for a while yet. So, kind of figured, you know, since I'm going to be staying up for a while, combined with, you know, the fact that I'm still a little hungry. I got a lot going on tomorrow. Just figured, you know, what the heck, right? Kind of have a late dinner. So, I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, I just think that it would actually be, I just haven't had minestrone in I don't know how long. And I just think that, you know what? Just because I haven't had it, and just because I like it so much, that I'm going to have some. And it says, top with cooked shrimp or chicken, and then top heated soup with croutons or oyster crackers. Oyster crackers. I wish I would have read the back of that when I was shopping. I love those things. I love those. Oysters. And oyster crackers, but I love oyster crackers. Oh. I don't know why, but I love them. And I just realized, you know, why I like minestrone so much, why I think it's such a comfort food. It's the sodium. It's the sodium in that soup. 690 milligrams per serving. And there's 2 servings. It's exactly why I like it so much. But it is, I just think it's delicious. If I wanted to, I could probably make my own healthier, low sodium minestrone. I could, but at this point I just don't know the recipes, and I just don't really look up the recipes, so I guess I'll figure it out when I feel like it's important to figure it out. Wow. I am pretty much ready for bed. Now, if before I go to bed, though, I do want to say that if I, were better at actually transposing what I, because I actually get really good ideas for stuff I want to draw. But if I had the connection to actually be able to draw everything that I think of, I'd be making millions right now. That's the thing. I can see it here. I can see something in my mind. I just can't draw it. That's the thing. I know how to, if I wanted to, I could, I just randomly had this sitting with all my other stuff. But yeah, if I wanted to draw this, I could. But it's just because it's there. It's something someone else already drew. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, I can draw that. I know I can. And I've actually, tonight alone, in the past, 6 hours, I've had idea after idea. And all I've got to say is, I just want to be able to draw something on my own. And I know it takes practice. I know it takes time. But it's just more of a, I just don't know how to do it. Now that it's actually almost 1 a.m., I think it's about time, since I put in my laundry at maybe 11:15 or 11, about 11. I put in my laundry. I put in my laundry at 11. It is now 1 a.m. So about an hour and a half to 2 hours later. I think it's about time to switch my stuff over. I think I am gonna pretty much just call it a night. I am tired beyond all belief. As I've said, I got other stuff going on tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm ready for bed. I've been up since like 6 a.m. It's already 1 a.m. I couldn't get to sleep. I got, excuse me. I had a couple energy drinks earlier today, and it wasn't really like the stuff that was normally supposed to be like really, I don't think it was like Red Bull type of, it was like a couple of the kickstarts, so it was like 5% fruit juice according to the label. I got, you know, a couple of those, I downed those because I couldn't wake up. And, you know, now that I'm actually trying to go to sleep, I can't go to sleep. And I don't know, I mean, I didn't really have this issue before, but at this point, I just recently started drinking the kickstarts because I just couldn't fall asleep. So I don't know, I'll figure something out. Excuse me. I need to figure something out. I'm just tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'll call it a night for the video. I'll call it a night for the video. I'll say, hey, I'll see you guys in my next video, whenever that is. If it is tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow and say, have fun with whatever I choose to post tomorrow. Because yesterday I had an hour-long video. Today I think was, if I did my math correctly, both yesterday and today were 1 hour plus. So let's see what happens.